Alright, hey, sorry about not getting my video uploaded sooner, but I just have space this week. I've been really busy. I will get it up later this week, and I'll have some really interesting things to say. It'll be great, but we're gonna, since that will be an interesting one, we're gonna get a boring post out of the way, and I'm gonna do that by answering questions. But first, today is awesome because I played a lot of ukulele, and I'm learning Masters of War, the Bob Dylan song, on the ukulele, and it is the shit. Alright. What's my favorite food is probably calamari, which I need to stop eating for reasons I'll explain later in the post, and French fries, because they are God's gift to potato. My guilty pleasure song are anything they play at dances, and the Umbrella song, which is basically in my mind about 24/7. Quotes. Let's see. I basically spent a while reading Discworld quotes before I realized that it had to be from a movie, but then I realized there was a straight-to-TV movie based on one of Discworld's books, so I'm just going to read one from that because it's a good quote. Mr. Seatime had a brilliant mind, but it was brilliant like a fractured mirror, all marvelous facets and rainbows, but ultimately also something that was broken. Page 29. There you go. I love that book. It's Hogfather, Terry Pratchett's many Discworld books, and he's one of my favorite authors, and he's like so many quotes, it's too many to pick the best one, but I picked one I like. Alright, cat names. I'm gonna level with you. I've always wanted a cat, but my mother is terrified of cats, so till I move out of the house, it's really never gonna happen. So I'm gonna tell you, you should name the cat Watson or Cubby, because I think those are pretty spiffy names for a cat. Cat walks down the street, all its other cat friends are gonna be like, damn dude, nice name, sweet. It's gonna be, all the other cats will be jealous. Hands down, the site I visit the most is Something Awful, because the Something Awful forums, because it's where I get a lot of my news, and it's just a funny site. But, you know, it's like any other internet site. It's basically filled with idiots, but I enjoy going on there, because I'm a nerd. Alright, and now I'm gonna get all liberal guilt on you. I don't want to, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because, you know, it's me. So, I've been reading up a lot recently for my work and for my own, you know, interest about the ocean. And basically, the one thing that every single, you know, marine biologist, oceanographer, anyone who works in the ocean is basically saying that the ocean is fucked. Fucked in a bad way. Millions of different reasons why. But some of the big problems and some of the easiest to do something about from the comfort of your own home is the fact that our fishing, the processes we use to get seafood, basically 99% of seafood that you eat on a daily basis is basically the rape of the natural world. And I know that sounds dramatic, but if you look it up, it's basically true. Things like lobster, some of the industries that are more owned by the fishermen themselves instead of large corporations, they do a little bit better. But generally, if you're eating seafood, let me just put it this way. I wouldn't brag about being an ethical person if you eat a lot of seafood. And this is hard for me, because I love seafood more than life itself. But I've had to cut back and started only eating more wild food, more wild-caught food, but even that's not perfect. And another thing is the plastic in the ocean is becoming overwhelming. We're basically literally choking the earth in like a web of plastic. So some fucked up shit, and it's some of the most depressing things that I've read. And it's a real shame, and even though people work on it, there's no real cure-all. It's really close. I mean, sometimes they're saying that all of humanity will have basically killed and destroyed all edible and cute seafaring life by 2050. But there are things you can do, and in the little information part of the YouTube video, I've put a bunch of links to sites that tell you more about it if you're curious. If you want to feel like being depressed but also learning something really cool, there's a lot of cool links that will show you about things you can do to help and things that are the problems, that are the main problems. There's some awareness groups, some places for donations if you want to help save the world with some money. It's one of the best places to donate. And most importantly, I'm going to put a list of fish that are the list of fish, and it will show you which fish are ethical to eat and which fish are disappearing and are almost extinct, that eating them is bad. And a lot of it's really cool, and it's something I feel very passionately about, so that's why I got all serious on you. But it's something really really dire, and I'm sure that everyone watching this video is probably a good person, so it's at least worth a look at to make your own decision about what you want to do about it. Alright, I can't think of anything else I'm supposed to do, so I'll put up a video later this week, and I'll see you. Bye.